Charlie here. We got company. One and two. There's two.
Today we're going through what I think the next Ghost Recon needs to include. Of course I won't be covering every single amazing, perfect idea you all have in your mind while watching. You may finish this whole video and think, hey, what about this? You forgot this. Well, I didn't forget anything. You want to know why? Because I'm only sharing things on my mind in this moment, and this is an open discussion and I want you in it. So do share with me in the comments and leave me your big ideas, and feel free to expand or critique whatever I do say. Tear my ass apart if you don't like what I say. It's all good with me. We are a passionate fan base and we are all very vocal, so I do understand that. This doesn't have to be my only video on the topic either. This is a work in progress, so I may even do an updated one with your ideas included, depending on how this video is received. So again, your ideas and discussions are welcome, so do share them below, and I want you all to be heard. Alright, now that we've got that out of the way, let's get started. First thing the next Ghost Recon needs to include is a more in-depth AI squad system, and this can't be an afterthought. The squad mechanics need to be baked into the core gameplay mechanics from the onset of development. The game's central focus needs to be on creating a tight-knit squad-based tactical shooter. Tighten it all up, and I mean literally tighten it up. Keep the squad together more. I want to feel like I'm advancing with a team at all times. With Breakpoint, you need to constantly be regrouping every 2 seconds, or your AI squad will just wander around walking into things. I want the squad to work with you. I want them to be so tight-knit and constantly on your back and next to you. I want them to stack up on doorways, and I want them to clear rooms with you. Similar to Rainbow Six Vegas and Future Soldier, a nice balance of that. Future Soldier does an exceptional job at making you feel like you're in a squad. Every single movement is coordinated by the team, and there is constant chatter amongst the team. Specific, detailed, and vital information shared on enemy locations and types. So, we need more of that. With that being said, bring the ability to control multiple teams back. I want to control both Alpha, Bravo, and even Charlie squads. Allow us the ability to control their movement paths and set areas of attack through a TAC map. Not an open world, a TAC map. A TAC map is a very detailed map that offers different view styles on the terrain and the buildings that the player can expect, and it really does capture the area very clearly. Advanced Warfighter did this exceptionally well. The TAC maps in those games were amazing, but honestly, the TAC maps, even in the original Ghost Recon games, were incredible too. TAC maps are vital in tactical shooters, and it's been an often overlooked thing by both the community and the devs, because this community has gotten used to these big open world games, and you're forgetting about the TAC maps that used to be in all the Ghost Recons leading up to them. It's extremely hard to plan and stage missions with a world map that you can't zoom in all the way in, and that's a big problem in both Wildlands and Breakpoint. The TAC maps were always a big part of the Ghost Recon games. You would spend a lot of time on those TAC maps, and I would imagine in co-op it would be even more vital to have the success for you and your friends in those missions when you have a TAC map to strategize together with. Now, I know in my Future of Ghost Recon video, I did say no more open world, and to bring back those sandbox-based level designs, that way we could see and experience so many more different unique countries and locations, but I gotta tweak that idea just a little bit and clarify a few things. I am 100% on board with Ghost Recon remaining open world, so I'm not gonna push that hard for sandbox-based level designs. I do love exploring, and I think that idea originally was a byproduct of the feeling I get when I play these two latest Ghost Recon titles, that being Wildlands and Breakpoint. It's the big openness of them, but there's that no sense of coordination or focus, and it's really the underutilization of a lot of the areas on those maps. Exceptionally beautiful areas to explore, but nothing to do in a lot of those areas that do make up these games. Lately, it just feels like an open, do whatever the fuck you want type of world, but I'd rather have elements that tighten that up and make those underutilized areas more entertaining, and allows you the ability to spawn enemies where we want, to allow players to even create custom ops and missions. Also, we need missions that are more military themed and grounded and real. I want proper briefings for those missions. None of this talk to this random NPC tech employee who tells you to go to this location, hack a laptop, and now onto this base to kill a bunch of terribly designed enemies, also known as Sentinel, or also known as copy and paste mall cops. No more missions that I can lazily parachute in from above the clouds, silently kill the target, and then run away. That's not Ghost Recon. Yes, the ghosts are quiet, and yes, they do act in a manner where no one even knows they're there sometimes, but not like that. I shouldn't be able to ditch my helo mid-air and then speed through a mission with shortcuts by dropping in, killing the guy, and then leaving. We need missions that keep you on your toes, that make you really utilize those squad commands, make you really use your teammate movement paths that you set on your tac map, and that satisfying coordination of attack amongst the three teams. Moving silently and coordinated, make it a challenge. That's what these missions need. And the environments need to play into this as well. The missions need to feel like they were designed specific to the areas they take place, not just missions that could be placed literally anywhere at any base. I could take most of the missions in Breakpoint and copy and paste them anywhere on the map at any base because they are just cookie cutter open world style missions that don't have that classic Ghost Recon feel to them. Ghost Recon is about being briefed, picking a kit to run that makes sense to the mission, and then strategizing how you are going to go about those objectives, utilizing all the tools in your belt. The TAC map, the multiple teams to command, the drones, your advanced information systems that deliver information to you on the fly via crosscom, and being able to see on the fly what your team is up to and giving them commands through that crosscom. We need them to redo the controls of your squad and make them one button press like the GRAW games. I'll repeat, it should be one button press to be able to tell your squad to either take cover, advance, or regroup, not through a weapon command wheel that takes 2 or 3 clicks to get to. We need more in-depth customization, but get rid of all the filler stupid items that make no sense. No more airsoft gear, no more skull masks, no more ridiculous haircuts. If you can't get the licensing for all the gear, that's fine. Just don't fill it with all the stupid cosmetics. Same comments toward the weapons too. Make them sound better, make them reload realistically, and allow more weapon customization. I'm not going to get too deep into the whole weapon thing because the whole weapon thing is a thing that's been discussed countless times over and over again, and more people have said already more than enough that needs to be said for the weapons situation. So I'm not going to waste my time going through it all because you guys already, I'm sure, know. So let's just keep on moving along here. So again, we need more in-depth customization, but none of the stupid filler crap. Now, in saying all that, we need the Ghost Recon games moving forward to look and feel like Ghost Recon again. Future Soldier really did nail this right, as well as the Advanced Warfighter games. The gear used was perfect. I'd actually be on board with set looks for the soldiers that we don't really get the option to customize all that much, but I know saying that might make a few heads explode, so do bring back that customization for the player, but again, make those pieces make sense and give us more. No more ridiculous cosmetics, please, I beg you, no more ridiculous cosmetics. You didn't learn this from Wildlands going into Breakpoint, but let's see if you learn this from Breakpoint going into whatever the next game is. You really need to stop that. Now this all kind of ties in together all as one thing because a lot of this is the themes and the look and the feel and the aesthetic. A lot of that just doesn't work well together and a lot of it feels messy and not Ghost Recon. So another big thing is the enemies and the allies. They really need to be better. The voice acting of the enemies and what they talk about is mind-numbing. None of it feels military and none of it feels real. The wolves feel like a teenage boy's wet dream and what they think would look cool for an enemy. And Sentinel is like 3 different character models copy and pasted. I've killed the same jacked bald guy a few thousand times. Enemy types need to be a true foe to the ghosts. We need to feel like we are in a war. In all of the Ghost Recon games in the past, the ghosts often had to coordinate missions using local military support. For example, in Ghost Recon 2, there was a mission where the ghosts needed to link up with an elite unit from South Korea known as the White Skull Brigade. By securing a hilltop position, linking up with them, making contact, and then working with those guys to take out T-80 tank positions. Or even in Advanced Warfighter 2, there was a mission where the ghosts needed to coordinate with the Mexican rebellion in Juarez, Mexico to secure and disable nukes in the city. Now I bring these examples up because look at who you coordinate with in Breakpoint. Oh yeah, that's right, no one. I guess we help out the outcasts here and there, but the outcasts or the resistance, whatever you want to call them, were so poorly written and designed. They all yell things and whine constantly, even in the middle of a battle where they're almost getting killed. And I swear to God, they literally stand 3 feet apart from Sentinel and they shoot each other point blank missing. It's laughable, but this is how Ubisoft decided to depict active war zones in this game. So we really need them to rethink that and redo all that and bring it back to the core base of what Ghost Recon used to be. So what we want to see here is better enemies. Enemies that feel like true foes, like the Boat Arc in Future Soldier, for example. That's just one, but there's many, and have them look like actual military. No blue jeans and bulletproof vests. Make them match the environments. When I'm fighting in the snow, I expect my enemy to be fully garbed in tactical snow combat gear. Sentinel just have the same look across all biomes and terrains. It's always the jeans, the black t-shirts, the bald haircuts, and the stupid headsets. They always look the same, and it's very frustrating, and it takes me out of the experience. Also, just some quick things to mention. No more classes, no more Echelon class, no more Engineer class, Pathfinder class, you get the point. Keep it simple, just have Riflemen, Snipers, Medics, and Grenadiers. No more always online to play the game. No more always online to be able to play the game. No more always online to be able to play the game. Ubisoft, I'm saying it 100 times. You guys really need to take this in. No more always online to be able to play the game. Now I gotta say, I really do love the attention to detail in Breakpoint, and I loved all the unique animations they created, but we can all agree that walking and the running animations going up and down hills needs to be addressed. Oftentimes my Nomad triggers multiple different walking animations while traversing, and it really sometimes looks weird and it takes me out of the moment, so they need to tighten that up and make it cleaner. Anyways, I'm gonna stop here. I'm not gonna give you every single thing I have in my mind because it's too much to cover, but I also kind of wanted to leave this a little bit open. I wanted to kind of not cover everything because I want to see what you guys have to say. I want you guys to cover the rest, and I want you guys to further continue this discussion. So please, in the comments, lay it on me. Let us hear it. Let your fellow ghosts hear it. We all want to hear it, and we all want to kind of be involved in this discussion. And I want to have this thing kind of be what am I trying to say here? I want this to be kind of an ongoing thing is what I'm trying to say. I want there to be another video like this where I do kind of talk about the topics in which were discussed here today in those comments, because I want to make another video that kind of also brings your opinions in, that I want to get those comments from you guys and I want to apply them to the next video, so I didn't cover everything in this video. So don't fucking hit me over the head saying you're an idiot or you're stupid, you forgot this. Just fucking let me hear it in the comments, guys. You don't gotta be dicks, alright? We're all friends here. We're all fucking Ghost Recon family, and we all have our voices that need to be heard. And I'm pretty sure the devs do appreciate when we share what we want with them. So, again, share what you feel. I want to hear it, and I'm gonna read every single damn comment you guys leave, and I'm gonna respond to as many as I can, or if all of them. Obviously, I'm not going to respond just to respond. If I have something interesting to say or something useful to say, I'll respond. So don't take offense if I don't reply to you, but I do want to hear everything you have to say, and I want to be part of this discussion with you guys. Anyways, enough talking. Jesus, I said so much crap there at the end. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, take it easy. And I'll see you on the next video.